Great. Welcome and thank you so much for showing up today. I know a lot of efforts went back. Pallavi calling you guys up and asking you to add into the group, and a lot of things happening at the end. But I really wanted you guys to be here and take this journey forward with me, right? So I know that there are a lot of dietitians out there. They give you the diet plan, they do help you lose weight. But I wanted to be someone who's not just your dietitian for that time period 2020, 2019, or 2024, but I wanted to be your fitness buddy for lifetime, right? So thank you so much for respecting that request of mine and showing up today out here. And congratulations, first of all, I wanted to pat your back for showing up today. 223 people in the group. I think we called up around 500 members. 50% of them joined the group. And out of that, I see 14 people here and 30 confirmed. So there are going to be some Indian Standard Time followers who would be joining us later for sure. But I'm so happy that you guys showed up for yourself and are right here up in front of me. So why we are here together. Okay. I had been talking about this for quite some time, but trust me, many of you all knew my health challenges, all of those things which happened, and I was somewhere not being able to give my best to my community. And I just wanted to bring each one of us together because we were all in this together, including me for that matter, right? So I thought, why not make it as a group project? Because one person can work on her own, but when we combine as a group together, we can multiply our efforts, we can get inspired, we can inspire each other, and we can create a milestones, stepping stones ahead for us, in not just in terms of fitness but in terms of holistic life for that matter, right? And that is something which happened to me because of my health issue, right? So I know people would always cry about what happened to them, but I'm so glad that this happened with me, because that is something which gave me an authority basically to take care of myself and my business, and to wind it up to a level that I'm super, super proud of myself today, right? So let's get started. I'm going to be quickly sharing my mind map so that I don't take much of your time, because we have a lot to cover. So if you all can see my mind map, please give me a thumbs up. Priyanka, I can see you. Are you able to see my mind map here? Perfect. Great. So we're going to be quickly diving into what I'm going to be doing, because I have a lot to cover. Like I said, I don't want to waste a lot of my time. So a heartfelt gratitude for showing up, and let's get started with my game plan for 2024. Okay. How many of you agree that we have been left with 3 months only to complete this 2024, right? I know it just, this year just went with a blink of an eye. But if you want to be the one who would want to still take in charge and walk on to 2025 with a transformed you, type in 2024 in the chat. Okay, I want to see if you want to take up that ownership of transforming yourself, because if you all remember, my program is for 3 months. So do you all agree that in 3 months your life can be transformed, your fitness can be transformed? Do you all agree with that? 3 months is more than enough time, and I think we have more than enough time to take in charge of our life and move on with our game plan, right? And that's exactly why I thought of introducing. I'm going to be starting from 1st of October, the entire game plan, but we have a lot of to do in the next 15 days as well. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you game plan for next 15 days, and then I'm going to be talking about how we are going to utilize the next 3 months in building what we have planned or promised to us today. Okay, so today the first thing I want you to do is, as soon as you guys have shown up over here today, I want you to go back and type into the WhatsApp group what made you join today. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you quickly 2 minutes. I want you to type what made you join this session today. So I'm in this session today because da 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 da, so that I understand each one of your values of why you're giving me the 2 hours of your life which you're never going to get back, right? So I want you to type in the intention before we get started, so that you're clear on what are you putting yourself for, and what is the time and the energy you're committing to accomplish what. Okay, so 2025, when you enter, how would you want to enter it? And that's exactly why you are attending the session today, right? So I'm going to give you quick 2 minutes. Go ahead and your intention, and the first 10 members, I'm going to give you something special. Okay, So let's make it quicker. If you want to grab something beautiful, let's make this quick. And I would be reading out a couple of them as and when it comes. Yeah. Right. The
We cannot
reason why,
we hi we cannot
oh,
type
right,
over there
right,
in
right.
WhatsApp.
Just give me 1 second. I will enable that. Till the time you can type it, I'll immediately enable that. It's enabled, Priyanka.
Yeah, thank you.
Perfect. So the reason why I want you to type in there is because you are not just declaring it to yourself, you're declaring your intention to the entire community out there, right? So let's keep the transparency. Let's hold ourselves accountable, because remember, it's not even 1/10 of whom I targeted. And if that 1/10 are the people who want to transform themselves, I would want to make sure that all the 1/10 of us walk into 2025 with the most powerful version of ourselves, right? But that always begins with intention. You need to have that intention of changing yourself, right? So quickly type in your intention, or what is the commitment, anything you'd feel like talking out. To be back on track of fitness, want to restart fitness journey. I joined because I really want to get in shape. मला स्वतःला स्वस्थ ठेवण्यासाठी. Perfect. I joined today because I want to get back on track, to look and feel fit and fab. Amazing. Reason for joining today's class, because continue to be fitter and your inspiration and motivation. Superb. Thank you so much. Just pour in, even if you're taking time, just keep pouring in as I move ahead. Okay. Remember why I made you do that is because I want you to remember what you typed in there. Okay. And that is something you can write and post it anywhere in the house so that you remember why you're starting off today. Because trust me, from tomorrow, your life is not going to be the same again. I will not let your life be the same again. For all those people who know me, I'm a person with that chari who makes you do what I want you to do. You know? So be ready for that drill, because I promise you, when you would look back on yourself in 2025, I want the resolution on 2024 should be anything but not weight loss. Anything but not weight loss. Right? So let's make that happen. Perfect. So, what is my vision and mission? My mission right now is I want to make She Fit Millionaire is what I want to try calling my community, because it's a hub which is dedicated to empowering busy professionals and mothers to achieve their medicine-free life, a healthy lifestyle. My mission is to simplify fitness, foster confidence in you, and enable financial freedom by transforming your passion skills into a successful home-based professions. That's exactly what I did. So basically, I want to replicate my life into your lives. Okay. And I would want to see that, okay, I quit on my IT job. I remember crying coming back home that, oh my God, my mom made me an MBA. I was working into an IT organization. I was earning 35,000 rupees per month. And now I'm at the mercy of my husband's money. Right. That happened. That happened. And all that led to where I stand today. I'm so glad that happened. How many of you all realize that? My Mahadriya is my mentor guru. He always says, there is a story which I would be sharing it up. I won't be telling you the story right now, but as soon as this session is over, I'm going to be sharing a one beautiful story to you guys. Okay, it's a story of a dragonfly, and how an insect converts itself into a dragonfly. And once she becomes a dragonfly, she forgets to recognize her own self. So I want us to be that dragonfly who fails to recognize what we look like, feel like today, right? And that's exactly what my mission is towards having you, each one of you out here today, right? So we are going to be following certain code of honors so that we all are aligned with each other's. The most important thing is, first thing I want you to do is today is to participate. Make sure when I'm asking you to type something, type. When I'm asking you to go and text something, because everything has a reason behind it. Do you all agree to that? Yeah. Are you going to be 100% participative? And it begins with turning on your camera and showing your faces. Please. Right. So let's get up and show ourselves, because if we don't show ourselves right here within a close group of people whom we know we are going to be together with, how are we going to show up to ourselves in the next 3 months? It's a long journey. Right. The second most important thing is keep the questions towards the end. I will make sure that I answer each one of your questions before I leave this platform. Okay, so no crosstalks in between. Let's continue with the flow, and let me pour in all that I have, and then we could connect at the end. Please share your suggestions, your recommendations. I am a work in mess. Okay, I'm just getting started with all the messy things around me. It's not going to be perfect. Help me become perfect, because my intention is really pure. My intention is to just handhold you with Nothing in written. All I want you to do is just take care of yourself for the rest of your life, because I want to have testimonials, not just of this many number of weight loss, this many, but I want to have years of testimonial. 5 years maintained weight, 10 years maintained weight. That's what I'm looking at, right? And I want to build in a platform for that to come to reality. And we have so many people already in the community who are achieving that, right? Perfect. And the third most important thing is people who are going to be staying till the end will get a lot of things for free. Okay. I've told you that about the workshop. All these workshops are going to be coming to you if you're going to attend till the stay till the end. So if you're going to be coming here just showing up and then running away, you're not getting it because you're not showing up to yourself 100%. Right. So if you all agree and if you think it is fair, please type in fair. And all those people who remained in that, I'm going to be putting out the records from the Zoom who are going to stay till the end, and you would get the workshop which is happening on coming weekend for free. Okay. And that will be the game changer for you. Right. Perfect. So, what is the code of honor? I want you to start visualizing on living a medicine free life. You know, people talk about losing weight, getting fit, blah, 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 blah. But how many of you all agree being an ideal way doesn't show that you are a fit person? Living a medicine free life, trust me, ask me the importance of living that, because being a fitness coach, living on steroids for 1.5 years, gaining 30 kgs and being horribly ridiculed by the world is what my life is all about. And I transformed every bit of it. And today I have the audacity to come and stand in front of you as an unfit fitness coach, because I know that I'm here to reverse my medical condition, which I have almost 80% reversed. And I know it is very much possible in each one of you all. Right. And that's exactly, I'm being very selfish. I'm walking this journey with you because I want to transform life with you guys. Right. So that's where I want to take you, living a medicine free life, a life which has, with the help of naturopathy. I'll be introducing you to naturopathy. I'll be introducing you to EFT, emotional frequency tapping technique. This helped me come out of the brutality of the world. This helped me come out of the brutality of the world. It helped me accept myself, and it made me vulnerable and come right on face of yours and tell you that this is what who I am. Take it or leave it. Right. So trust me, EFT changes your mind. There's a complete 360-degree shift in your mindset with the help of your EFT. I'll be talking about helping you with nutrition. I'll be helping you with movements. All of those things are going to be a part of the entire journey. Okay. Second, I want to be accountable to you for your accountability. Okay. So I'm going to be helping you with community support to hold you accountable. We are going to be in this together as community. So the first most important I want you to do is just be kind to each other. We are all in this game together. So let's support, let's uplift. I know some people must be doing it the right way, some people must be doing it the wrong way. It's going to be messy. Let's embrace the messiness, but let's progress every single day. Yeah. If you all agree to that, type in progress in the chat so that I know that you're agreeing to my value system here. Right. The third most important is the from this. We women go through shit. 40s आ गया, हार्मोनल इंबैलेंस आ गया, कुछ नहीं हुआ तो पीसीओडी थायराइड ओबेसिटी आ गया, कुछ नहीं अगर उससे भी बच गए तो डिप्रेशन आ गया, पोस्ट मेनोपार्टम डिप्रेशन आ गया. We have a lot to deal with, women. We have a lot to deal with. So living a disease free life is what I would want to help you with. Living a financially free life. How many of you all truly believe that this is so much important? You got to make your decision for your own, and not and let your father, let your brother, let your husband be not be the person who is making decisions for you. And the freedom to be who you want to be and how you want to live. Okay, that is something which we will achieve as a community of women together. And I want to be the facilitator or a person to take that first step towards that. Right. And the most important, abundance in the form of health, wealth, happiness. I can only feel these three things. Apart from that, everything is very superficial for. Right. So health is the most important prioritize. Wealth, of course, is very, very important. And along with that, the happiness which comes along with it is something which I would want us to truly resonate on. And most importantly, give back. How many of you all agree that, yeah, I know that, I don't have to do this to you. I don't have to communicate. I don't have to come back. I don't have to give you offers. I don't have to come back and tell you, please come into my community. I don't have to make Pallavi call people hanging up on her. There are so many people who joined the group and left the group. Pallavi, if you're listening to me, never join them, add them again in the group. Please take this off request of mine. Don't ever add them. In fact, remove them from our calling list as well, because I don't want to work on the people who do not respect our efforts out here. Right. So we have to give back to society. So how many of you are promising me 3 months work on yourself? Next year, you're going to take up one project, passion project for me. You're going to be transforming one person in your life next year. How many of you all are ready to do that? Only then join this game with me. Yeah. So pick up any person. First, be the person to inspire them. And once you have walked the journey, hold the other person and take them to the other side. So one person, one you do it, and then you take one person along with you. And that's my ask for the entire initiative I'm taking for you guys for whatever months I'm going to be working with you guys. Right. So if you're ready to do that, type in 1+1 so that I know that you're ready to comment to 1+1 transformation. You will be transforming yourself by 2024, and you're going to be taking one person along with you in 2025. So be one to handhold somebody to walk through the other way. Perfect. So great. Here comes my journey. Many of you all know that I was an IT entrepreneur, an accidental health and fitness coach. And then you guys lifted me up. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. All my 19, 20 people, you were the one who made who Vinali is today. Because at that time, I didn't have digital marketing. I didn't know anything. All worked for me was Pula. You going and talking to me on Pula, and people would come from Pula. That was the only source of channel I had to connect with people and transform people. And I owe my entire success to you guys, right? To each one of my clients out there, I owe the stats until one day everybody remembered that I had a nodule developed in my throat and I lost my voice to it. That is when I realized the burnout of life. How many of you are working here? Can you all just type in yes in the comment section? Working could be in office, overworking at home, taking care, anybody. Let me reframe the sentence. How many of you consider yourself to be the last priority? And your husband, kids, home, sas, sasur, blah, 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 blah. Everybody's ahead of you. And if anything has to be done about you, you would be the last priority. How many of us? Let me just check in. Whether you're getting burned out at work, whether you're getting burned out in family, or whether you're getting burned out as a mother, a wife, a bahu, whatever. But we are getting burned out every single day, isn't it? That's exactly what will happen with me. When I was getting overwhelmed with a lot of clients coming in and lots of money pouring in, I got greedy. And I just pushed myself and overworked myself, and my body kept giving me signs. How many of you are currently hearing those whispers from your body? A back pain, a headache, missing your periods, or having mood swings, or getting into the diabetic report, pre-diabetic stage, or getting your blood work done, B12, D3 deficiency. Your body is giving you small signals. But what we do, not important. Until one day, body screams and tells you, wake up. And that happened with me. My body had to scream and tell me, stop talking, stop doing what you're doing. I know that it had monetary. I remember so many women, they work, they say, Vinali, I had so many people message me that, Vinali, my meeting is at 8, I can't make it. Vinali, this is that. I said, if you want to do it for yourself, you will be there. Take it on a phone, start working on the side. Just let my words fall on your ears. That's all I need. I don't want you to sit there and do something or use your brains for that matter. Just listen to my words is what I asked for people. And I'm sure many of them must have turned out also. Somebody amongst you must have messaged me and you showed up just because I asked you to show up. And I'm really grateful for that. Right. So this is what happened. The burnout happened and I lost my voice. And there were two ways out of it. One was a surgery and one was steroid. The surgery would again revoke there would be ingrowth again of the nodule, and I would have that repetitive episodes in my life. And the second treatment was steroid, which basically suppressed my nodule and I went steroid treatment. And as a consecutive efforts, I gained 30 kgs of weight. What happened? A fitness coach who claims to make the people lose weight was herself 30 kgs overweight. And that made me shrink and hide. And many of you must have seen where did Vinali disappear for almost 1.5 hour, 1.5 year, until this one magician came into my life who told me the importance of how do I operate on one to many. What is an impact of building community? What happens when you give more? How it expands, how that energy release happens, and how when I shifted my perspective, when I built systems, when I hired people, and when I stopped burned out, I prioritized myself. I educated myself with the help of naturopathy, the biggest blessings in my life. I became a certified Ayurveda, diploma in Ayurveda doctor. I certified myself in digital coaching. I digitalized the entire system so that if any of my current clients are people who have worked with me in 2024, you would see that there is a lot of systems in place. So unlike me working in 2020, 2019, 2018, me working today was completely different, and I was still getting amazing results. Okay. So I decided to prioritize myself and build everything so that my clients would still remain a priority for me, and I would still be able to give them the results they desired for. And today, a girl who would make 30,000 per month as an IT professional, to somebody who would make 1.5 lakh, to somebody who is making consistently 10 lakhs a month, is where I stand today, taking care of my house, taking care of my kids, taking care of my clients, and having three business to deal with right now. Okay. And I have time to take care of you guys as well. So that has been my journey. And trust me, when life hits you hard, it has the biggest lessons to teach you. So if something is hitting you hard, oh my God, get happy, because life is going to throw you at something much, much beautiful. All you have to do is see the opportunity and bloody grab it. Okay. So be ready for that. And I want you to see this as an opportunity today and grab it and make this day count for you for the next 390 days we're going to be working together with me in that. So give me a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up if you're with me in that. Great. So how many of you all are now super excited to know the game plan? Anybody? If you're super excited, write SE in the chat box so that I know about your excitement level, and that gives me some excitement to take this further. How many of yours are 17 of us? Great. Not bad. 30 committed, 17 showed up. Do you see the difference? And I'm so glad you're one of them. So, what's the game plan? So, the point is, my intention behind doing all of these things is to build a community of us together, not just for 1 year, 2 year, for lifetime. Okay. So, all of those people who are with me in this game gets my lifetime membership for free. I'll not be charging you anything ever. People who would come after that who have not attended will get 1 year membership with me. Okay. So you guys, just because you showed up today, you will be with me for lifetime. And what I'm going to do with you with life for lifetime? पूरी जिंदगी झेलना पड़ेगा, सोच लो. Okay. So what's the game plan? So the game plan is the first initiative which I'm going to take towards your this journey is a 3 days boot camp. Okay. This 3 days boot camp, I believe that you all are somebody who has already done my 3 months program. You know about your body, you have got your results, you know how much you should eat, what you need to do to lose weight, you know everything. The point is you're not doing it, or you must have gone off track, or there is no danda like it was before. Whatever could be the reason. Okay. But I want to remodel this and give you a 3 days boot camp. This 3 days boot camp is going to happen on coming weekend, 20, 21st, 22nd. 3 days. It's going to happen at 7 p.m., 7 p.m. on day one and day two. And Sunday, we're going to connect at 11 o'clock. Okay. What I'm going to be working on is on day one, I'm going to be talking about all the mindset tools so that your mind is rewired and you're ready to get into an action. Okay. So I'm going to be helping you with tools, with everything you need to do, how you do take care of your metabolism, what's wrong, why you haven't you, or why have you gained back, why have you maintained, whatever is the reason, we would be dealing with that on day one. This is the most important session. Okay, so make sure you don't miss out on it. The second day is going to be about body. So I'm going to be talking about what you should be doing to take care of your metabolism, what you should be doing in terms of naturopathy, how you should be aligning your body with nature so that you heal your body at a cellular level without even investing any extra time. How powerful is that? Do you think it's very, very powerful? Right? So I'm going to be teaching you with specific therapies, which I would want you to indulge into your day-to-day routine without even devoting any additional time to that. And how by the end of 2024, we would have a routine which will help us to live a medicine-free life. If you feel it is powerful, type in powerful. And the third day, we're going to be talking about the tools which is needed. I told you, systems, people fail, but systems work. Okay, people tend to fail, but systems never fail. My biggest learning. So I'm going to be helping you with tools that you would need to understand, plan your day, plan your diet. I'm going to be using AI to help you build your monthly meal plan, so you don't have to use your brains at all. It will help you with building up a grocery list. Just go pick up that grocery, just have that list in front of you, cook, eat, and transform. Okay, so that I'm going to be giving you all those tools. There would be around 8 tools which I'm going to be giving you, which would take you around 2 hours to build systems. And the 2 hours of system building will help you to conquer your journey for the next 3 months. How does that sound? Show me some energy. Come on. I'm so excited. I'm really excited here, but I don't see any excitement on the other side. How do you find about this 2 days bootcamp? Just put in. And this is going to be coming to you for free. Okay, I'm not going to be charging you anything for this bootcamp. And if you don't show up on a day one, you'll be removed out. Because if you're not an action taker, I don't want you to take up the advantage of day two and day three. So if you're committing to that, you're committing to all 3 days because you want to transform at the end of the 3 months. I'm not going to be giving you any personalized coaching, personalized diet plan. You already have it. You have already done that. You already know everything. Trust me, you know it. All you have to do is an implementation plan, a tool plan, so that you understand how to do, what to do, when to do, and you get started. And then I'll be there with the chuddy to check whether you have done it or not. Right? So that's what we're going to do. The second thing that I'm going to do is this 3 days bootcamp will help you build systems in place. Then I'm going to be equipping you with 12 months challenge. We're going to be first starting with 3 challenges. Okay, 3 challenges. The first challenge is going to be all about EFT. I want you to do EFT first because it's all about mindset. Once you complete your EFT challenge, the next challenges will open up. You have the choice to choose whatever challenges you want to choose. Okay, so it's going to be a monthly challenge, but I'll tell you the beautiful part about this challenge. Out of 30 days, minimum 30 days to har mahine mein hota hai. I expect you to do it for only 21 days. Is it fair enough? I know life takes over. Birthday parties, ye party, falana party, vacation, sab pakad liya maine. Okay? So out of 30 days, so you have a challenge unlocked for 30 days and you have to do only 21 days of activity. So you have 7 buffer days. Agar aaj mood nahi hai, mat karo, kal kar lo. But do you agree that 21 days is greater than not doing anything at all? Right? And I want you to do that 21 days. And those 7 days, I want you to be kind to yourself. Remember, we beat up ourselves so bad. We start up something, and then one fine day, there's something tempts us, and we eat that. And then we are like, it's never going to happen. I don't think so. I'm destined to lose weight. We start blaming ourselves left, right, and center. And we beat up ourselves so hard. Forget about us. People around us, तू तो सब नौटंकी ही करती है, 4 दिन करेगी, 5वें दिन बैठ के ठूसेगी. All this comes to us, है ना? So what we're going to do, we're going to be kind to ourselves. Dikha pizza, तो चख लेंगे, खाएंगे नहीं, चख लेंगे, but then we'll accept that, okay, fine, this is cheated, but get back on track from the next meal. Okay, so I'm going to give you an ease out plan. It's going to be very easy. Do you think it's easy? 30 days में सिर्फ 21 days करना है. If you do 21 days, your next challenge will unlock for you completely. And then the first is EFT. Rest all challenges, you have the choice to pick up what challenge you want to do first. Okay, so I'm not going to force you कि नहीं तुम्हें 10K ही करना है, तुम्हें योगा ही करना है, तुम्हें सूर्य नमस्कार ही करना है, तुम्हें face yoga ही करना है. I'm not going to force you into that. You have an option to pick up what you would align. The moment you pick up the challenge, you will be added to a WhatsApp group with people who are in that particular challenge. All you have to do is either I would be doing it on the community group on the web, on the application, or what I would be doing is I will be building a WhatsApp group. Let's see how it works out. Just to give you a heads up, my app was supposed to be up and running today, but the Google has not yet approved my app. It's still under approval. So I couldn't launch my app today, but this is going to be all happening on an app. So you just have to download an application. So everything is on your phone. जब भी बैठे बैठे कमर्शियल लग गए टीवी में तो उसको निकालो, 2 मिनट विनाली की बकवास सुन लो, so that you know next day क्या करना है. And all you have to do is just implement that and then just go back and say completed. Just give your accountability, maybe a picture, maybe whatever I ask you to do. Just put in your accountability and you're done for the day. Right? Simplified. So you are with me, but you are completely independent of me. Okay? Everything will be spoon fed to you. All you have to do is take action and then show up so that you make other people jealous or other people provoke them to take action because you are consistently showing up for yourself, right? And then once you complete the challenge, the next challenge will unlock and there will be community for accountability. Okay, so can we be a cheerleaders for each other? If you are committing to be cheerleader, type in cheerleader. जब आप अपना पोस्ट करने जाओ, अगर ऊपर नीचे 4-5 पोस्ट दिख जाए, उसको लाइक कर देना, क्लैप कर देना, कमेंट कर देना, because people would like to be appreciated. How many of you? Do you think that if you are doing something and if somebody will come and applaud it you, like it you and say something good, you will feel good about it? So can we be that one good soul in this journey, if whenever you come to post your accountability, ऊपर अगर कुछ दिख गया किसी ने accountability में post किया है, just go and be kind to that person. Say you're doing a great job. I'm inspired. Whatever you want to type, you're fabulous. Whatever you want to type, just go and type in there. That's one ask, okay? Because I can't be going and posting 10 comments on everybody. But as a community, let's be there for each other. Let's support each other. I'm not asking you to sit there and do it entire day. जब भी आप अपना accountability post करने आ जाओगे, आपके ऊपर की 4 या 5 पोस्ट को आपको जाके अपलोड करना है. Okay, that's one commitment I need. Okay, the second ask from my end, that please be kind, please cheer other people around, so that we always need a social validation, a social approval. Let's be that one to somebody else's journey. Yeah. Perfect. And then this is going to be gamified. What I'm planning to do is, after the end of 12 months, we are going to be doing this for 12 months. At the end of 12 months, the people who have finished the entire challenge, I'm going to be giving them a finisher award. Okay. We're going to be connecting somewhere in Pune, maybe Sayaji or any hotel. It's going to be a day event where I'm going to be taking you through you through a lot of things. And then we're going to be rewarding our commitments. How beautiful is that, right? Because you showed up yourself every single month. You're not just getting fitter, you're not just getting gorgeous, and you're just showing up for 70% of the time. I'm not even asking you for your 100% commitment. And at the end of it, I'm going to be finishing you with a finisher award and a lot of goodies along with it. And also, a person who is able to maintain their weight, I'm going to be giving them as a Hall of Fame award. There's going to be 2 categories. So you lose weight by the end of 2024, and thereafter you have 8 months of challenge. 8, 9, 10, 11, no, 9 months of challenge. 8, 10, 11, 12, 9 months of challenge. So 9 months you're going to be working on taking care of yourself. If you are able to maintain that weight for all 9 months, I want you to get an Hall of Fame award. Okay, it's a fame award that you are able to maintain it, not just conquering the challenge, but you are able to take care of that weight as well. And we would do it year on year. So you'll get 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, as long as we live, right? That's a beautiful concept. So I want to gamify this. I want us to be there, and I want you to target on getting year on year awards from me. And the biggest win is you're winning in this game any which ways. You know? So do you think it is beautiful? Any ideas around this? Any suggestions around this? This is my brain thinking up, okay? If you can come up with any more ideas, any more suggestions, please DM me so that I could implement that into my system as well. Okay? So do you think this is a wonderful game to play on, with the rewards, with the accountability, with being there for each other, with showing up for yourself? You know? So that's something which I have planned for us. Perfect. And then if you do not complete, okay, because it's all about action. So if you're taking action, if you're rewarded, if you're not taking action, you got to be taken care as well. So if you do not, for example, 30 days of challenge, 21 days expected, and you do not do it, you will be disqualified and you will not get my membership to continue. You cannot continue with my membership, because I want the action takers to be there. I want the action takers to be, I want my time to go into helping people who want to work on themselves. Right? So you'll be disqualified from the membership. So initially it's all coming you for free. For you guys, it's coming for a lifetime free. For people who are not joining us, it's going to be for 1 year free. Only 1 year free. And suppose you get disqualified, but you still want to come back, you will have to pay per year 999 rupees. It's 100 rupees per month. Okay, that doesn't mean that you disqualify. फुकट में लेके जाओ. जब फुकट में मिल रहा है तो पैसे देने की जरूरत नहीं है. So make it a point that you don't pay me ever 999 rupees, but make it a point that you be in my community as long as I am alive, or as long as I'm doing it for that matter, right? So this is all about 12 months challenge. So I would be launching the app soon. The moment you get the application launched, I would be informing you guys. Download that application. You will have a challenge section. I will again take up a session to help you understand, navigate through the app so that it is easier for you to understand those things. And we start our challenge from 1st of October. So I think hopefully in 3 to 4 days, my app should be up and running with everything on there. And then from 1st of October, we start the challenges, right? Perfect. And the next is, I'm going to be building a course which is called as Hormone Health, because I'm post 40. I thought I should do something for this group of people. Okay, I've just touched my 40s, And I've been studying a lot about hormone health. I'm studying a lot about face yoga. I'm a certified face yoga expert right now. My first batch just finished, and somehow I realized that I can't have that commitment of time to run batches. Okay, so I'm not doing it. That was my first and the last batch, and I don't want to put it myself into something which I feel pressure about. Okay, तो मुझे नहीं करना है. So maybe what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to put up this face yoga. I'm going to put up hormone health for post 40 into a course module. Into a course module that should be done in a month's time. And you guys would be the first people to get access to it. What I want in return, you to complete the course, follow the face yoga, and have a gorgeous skin before you end 2024. Right? So it is a 5-minute routine which I make you to do. It's going to be 5 minutes video. All you have to do is put on the video, just do what I'm doing, and you're all sorted. Okay, so 2024, end of it, you're going to have a glowing skin, a skin with no wrinkles, no aging factors. People should say, oh, 40. Okay. Okay, so that's something which I want to. So this is also going to be coming. One ask is, once this program is over, I want you to come back and give me feedbacks, please. Okay, because I want to validate somebody to validate me कि भाई चल रहा है, हो रहा है, it's working, right? So I want you to come back and give me validation, feedback on how did you like the program, and are you been practicing face yoga? Maybe we could have a face yoga group separate where we are doing things. Maybe that could happen. I don't know if I'm able to ease out time in between. I would do that, but if not, show up for yourself. Show up for yourself. You can take up 1 month of face yoga challenge, which is going to be a part of your 12-month challenge. Take it up in the month of December or November, and then start with the routine. Start with the routine. So you have 1 month. In that 21 days, be karliya, you'll still see so much of a difference for that matter. Okay. And then I'm going to be helping you with, what did I say? Okay, face yoga. And I need a testimonial from you guys for that. And the next is accountability system. So show up for yourself. चीख के दिखाओ, बोलो लोगों को कि I'm bloody doing it. Okay, let your actions speaks louder, and let the entire community hear you as an action taker, so that when you walk up there and take that award, it's a different feeling. Trust me, it's a different feeling. I recently went and took my 1 CR award. Next month, I'm again going to take my 1 CR award. I crossed two. It's close to 2 CR right now, 2 CR plus something. So I'm going to collect my award in next month to Chennai. I'm going to be coming back and celebrating with you guys for sure. But trust me, when you have earned the right to be there where you are, it's a different high altogether. Let's be high on our successes, is what I would ask everyone for. Okay. So what we're going to be doing next is, all clear here, all clear. Yeah, good enough. Perfect. So next we are going to be doing is focus. Okay, attend all my live sessions. I would be doing some inner circle calls. Some people have time management issues. Some people. So I'm going to be coming up with sessions, small sessions, which will help you build systems, because I can't be giving you systems. I have to train you on building systems. So I'm going to be taking up small sessions of 1 hour, whatever, on these inner circle calls. Okay, so whenever I'm doing that, I will be announcing in advance on the group. So make sure that you participate in these inner circle calls so that you can become a part of the system. First. Second is challenge, complete the challenge 100%. Or you'll be out of the system. The third is attend all my inner circle calls. So attend all my live sessions. So whenever I'm doing any live sessions for you guys, attend those. Whenever I'm doing inner circle calls, attend those, and then complete every challenge 100%. That is 70%. Okay. And then financial freedom. Okay, this is something which I'm planning to launch as my biggest mission for the next 3 months. Okay, the next 3 months. Like I told you, my journey, I was a IT professional earning 35,000 in hand salary, to now whatever money I'm making right now, running 3 businesses, taking care of home, kids, and I operate in this room of mine, my bedroom of mine. Okay, this is my office. पीछे बेड पड़ा है, मैं आगे बैठ के बात करती हूँ. So this is where I operate from, but I'm able to build this business from nothing to a substantial place where I think it's the right time that I can now help women do that. Okay. Until now, I didn't feel that confidence. 1 crore to बहुत struggle करके हुआ था, but second CR I could touch very easily. So that's when I thought, कि now, you know what, I'm ready to help people at least make a 10-digit figure in their lives. And my project is 5 women, 5 millionaire moms is what I'm starting with. I want to be very, very picky on doing that, because if this is going to be a lot of one-to-one, one-to-one, one-to-one thing. If I'm giving out that time, I want that person to be as passionate as I am while I was building my project, because for me, it was a dead end when I lost my voice. I remember so many of you all. I remember, sending video messages to you all to explain my programs. And at the initial, I would tell that my voice is not good. How many of you all have heard that voice note of mine? Where when people have inquired with me, I'd sent a video instead of call. I sent a video in that I told that, okay, I have a bad voice, and this is what my program is about. And if you have any specific questions, only to address that questions, let's connect on call. So I remember those days to where I stand today, and I think I can help. I just want to help 5 women build their families, their legacies around, because I know when our parents have taught us, when we quit on our jobs, our careers, our lives because of motherhood, the toll it takes on our self-image, asking that money when you've never asked anyone for money, was a big thing altogether. And when women come out to me and say that, I need to ask my husband. There was one girl who said, Bhagwan tumhe sudbuddhi de, ताकि तुम कुछ छोटे amount के program start कर सको. There was one girl who told me today, because all she could afford was, she's like, I have to do this under my eyes, my husband's nose. He cannot come to know it. And the maximum money I can pull out from my house is 2,000 rupees per month. So if I have to pay you 20,000, I need to pay you for 10 months. If you're agreeing to that, I can still. And he said, Bhagwan tumhe sudbuddhi de ताकि तुम मुझे ले लो अपने community में. So that was her words, and that truly shakes me, because under the nose, not letting the husband know and doing that something for yourself so that you could give back to your family. Not the place I want to be, and I hope not the place anybody would want to be. Right. So that's exactly why I'm launching this program, where I'm going to be converting your passion into a 10-digit income, is what I'm committing to. And as a fitness, you could be a fitness coach if you want to be. I could help you with that, or you could be whatever you want to be. Whatever, if you have any skills for that matter, and if you think that skills is something which you can teach to the world, I could help you do that for you. Okay. And then you would be able to operate from home. I would be helping you build systems, build markets, build consistent income. And if you would be interested to explore what is it all about, I would be giving you a form. You need to fill in that application form. And if I feel that I resonate with the energy, and if you're equally hungry as I am to make things work out for you and not be at the mercy of anyone for that matter, and build your own legacy around, build your own financial freedom around, you can surely reach out to me. I just want to work with 5 women, not more than that. Right. So I'll be sharing the link of it in some time. If I forget, remind me. Okay. Remind me. And the last but not the least, wow, am I being super fast? 8:50, I'm done with everything. I'm like proud. मुझे लगा बहुत time लूंगी मैं तुम लोगों का. But I'm so glad I'm on time. So the next thing which I want you to do is the game plan for next 15 days. I know that I connected with you on 18, so it's just 12 days for that matter. So the game plan for the next 12 days is going to be glass jar your environment. What I mean by that, for you to operate it effortlessly, the first thing you need to do is declutter. How many of you all agree to that? Declutter things in life. Just type in declutter so that I can explain you further what I mean by this. Okay. The first space I want you to declutter is your physical space. Physical space, your place around. घर में अच्छे खासे जंक फूड पड़े है, उसको उठाओ, डस्टबिन में फेंक दो या खत्म कर दो. फेंकना नहीं है, खत्म कर दो, उसका अंदर डाल दो, और 2 किलो गेन कर लेंगे, फिर चालू करेंगे हम लोग. नो इश्यूज विद दैट. बट declutter your physical system. Anything you think is not in your favor. Remember, if I'm craving for an ice cream, अगर फ्रिज में होगा, I'll go just grab and eat it. But अगर वो दुकान में होगा, तो my probability of getting up, wearing my dress, then going out and getting that ice cream and taking care of my satisfaction, very less probability. So declutter your place. So how many of you all are committed to decluttering your physical space? I'm not asking you to take it and throw it tonight. And please don't make your kids eat it, because if it's not good for you, it's not good for your kids, it's not good for your brother-in-law, your husband, your mother-in-law. किसी को भी लिए अच्छा नहीं है. So please don't store things which are not good for you. Considering, okay, fine, मेरा बेटा तो बिस्किट के बिना रह ही नहीं सकती, मेरी सास तो इसके बिना नहीं रह सकती. खिला दो अगर उसको खाना है. But I would say if it is not good for you, it's not good for anybody in the house. So declutter your physical space. So type in PD if you are committing to declutter your physical space. Okay. The next is the digital declutter. Many people who say that I don't have time in hand. Okay. The first activity which I want you to do is write a chart 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. Assuming you wake up at 6, if you're somebody who wakes up at 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, till जब भी आप सो जाओ रात को 12 1 whatever, make a chart, and every hour I just want you to go back and analyze what did you do, just what did you do, that's it. टीवी देखा, मूवी देखी, नेटफ्लिक्स देखी, बच्चों के साथ के मम्मी के साथ गप्पे लड़ाए, वॉट एवर, टाइप इट डाउन. ओके. एंड देन व्हाट आई वांट यू टू डू इज टुमारो, उस कल के दिन बस वही एक्टिविटी करना है. परसों के दिन just categorize them into productive, non-productive, super productive. ओके. जो भी है उसको कैलकुलेट कर दो, कितने घंटे प्रोडक्टिव वर्क में गया, कितने घंटे नॉन प्रोडक्टिव वर्क में गया, और कितने घंटे सुपर प्रोडक्टिव वर्क में गया. All you have to do is manage those non-productive time and take out 15 minutes for yourself. Trust me, you will find time in hand. Are you ready to do that? Right? So I want you to clear your digital space. अगर चाहो तो Instagram को uninstall कर दो, desktop पे operate करो. I do that. I don't have Instagram in my phone. I don't have Facebook in my phone. If I want to operate that, I have to come on my desktop and do it. So the सुबह सबसे पहले टेम्पटेशन होती है इंस्टाग्राम फेसबुक सब देख लेने का. तो मोमेंट आई ओपन द लैपटॉप, आई गो थ्रू दैट, ट्रस्ट मी, आई गो थ्रू दैट. बट देन आई एम सैटिस्फाइंग माई अर्ज ऑफ seeing how many people liked me, mera views kitna gaya, all that falana falana, and then somewhere I satisfy myself, and then I go into the Pomodoro technique of work. So that's how I work out on my plan. But for now, what I want you to do is just declutter your digital space. Whatever, if you think this is not working out, remove that app from your system if that is draining out your most of the time, because you would need an hour's time every single day for the next 3 months. So can you commit to remove that 1 hour of time from the non-productive work of yours? I'm not asking you to remove from the productive hours. Non-productive work time of yours, just remove it out and type it. Now, if you're ready to do that, type in DD in the chat so that I know that you are ready to declutter your digital space in the next 12 days. Right? And emotional declutter. Emotional declutter, I'm talking about the people, the bloodsuckers. Okay. So there are a lot of people who are there to tell you, तू नहीं कर सकती, क्यों कर रही है, टाइम पास तुझसे नहीं होगा, हाँ, और तू हर बार करती है, छोड़ देती है. Can I give you one tip? Never tell anybody in your house that you're doing something like this. Promise me. खून चूसने वाले भर भर के पड़े अपने आजू बाजू में. Okay, blood suckers I call them. Okay, so promise me that I'm going to shut my mouth, zip it. I'm on a mission me project of zipping my mouth. Just zip your mouth and do what's needed to do. Let your results speak to them. They should come back and say, कुछ कर रही है क्या? I want that to happen. Can you all promise me on that? So emotional clutter जो है उसने मुझे ऐसे बोला, he's right, I can't do this. How could she say this to me? मुंह से बोला यार, कैसे बोलेगी? Don't do that. I use this one principle. I was taught. This was taught to me by Robert. I went to an emotional warrior program. It's a 2-day event. Last year, I spent around 8 lakhs on my personal development because I was in a cocoon. Okay, I had to break that cocoon to come out. And इतनी गंदी तरह से cocoon में फंस गई थी तो मैं हिलना भी बंद हो गया था मेरा. I was just in this space, and I just wanted to break out into the cocoon. So I was put into a quantum leap program by Success Gyan. It's a big program, costed me around 10 lakh rupees total. And in that one of the training program, there was this guy called as Robert. Okay, and he told me that, do you have any goals in your life? And we all said, yeah, we have goals. And he said, why don't you write down your goals on a book? Okay, so we wrote down the results in the book. So have you achieved this goals? He said, no, अगर achieve होता तो goal list में क्यों होता? अभी तो कुछ किया ही नहीं है उसके बारे में, अभी वैसे ही पड़ा है. And then he said, why do you think you haven't achieved that goals? And we were like, because this is what happened, because I'm on steroids, because people say this to me, I can't go to gym, I have to hide myself. I felt COVID was a blessing, I had to wear the mask, किसी को पहचान भी नहीं पाता था मैं जिम जाती थी तो. अभी तो पूरी कहीं पे भी चले जाओ लोग पहचान लेते हैं, and they are like, अभी ये dietitian कहाँ से आई? All that bahanas. And he said, you know what? He said that the distance between you accomplishing your goal and not accomplishing your goals are the stories you're telling to yourself. He said, drop the stories and do what needs to be done. So I want you all to go back and introspect right now. What is that story you're telling to yourself? Can you all type into the chat window? Let's be vulnerable here today. What is that story you're telling to yourself for the state you are in today? It could be financial state, physical state, emotional state, whatever. What is that story you're telling to yourself which is stopping you from achieving what you want to achieve? Type down that story and today drop it. Maybe write it down on a paper, burn it into ashes. You know, वो जब we met wala scene, burn the photo and flush it into the drain system. Please do that. Remove that story out of your system. जो भी बकवास करना है, जिसको भी गाली देनी है, दे दो. भर भर के दे दो, कूट कूट के दे दो. Remove it all out of your system and you say that I'm not going to repeat this story ever again in my life and burn it out. Are we committing to do that? Yeah. So just remove that system and start afresh. Do what needs to be done to get into your action mode. Right? Perfect. The next thing which we are going to be talking is there are three kinds of rocks. Okay. Glass jar system. How many of you all have heard about that story? So if you want to achieve a goal, which is your glass jar, there are stones, there are big rocks are there are medium sized rocks are there, small sized rocks are there. So what do you first put in is what matters. If you put in big rocks together, those are your big responsibilities. You'll not have scopes much to do that. If you pour in sand together, then there is no scope to put in your big rocks or your medium rocks. If you put all the medium rocks together, then there are no big rocks and scope, right? So the best way to fill the jar, you can go back and read about the story. It's called as the glass jar environment. If you want, I can send you the link to that as well, along with the link of Dragonfly story. So the jar system says the first thing you need to put is always the bigger rocks. Okay, bigger rocks are your bigger responsibilities. So I want you to type down what are your big rocks right now. Okay, this is a reflection activity which I want you to do. For me, my kid is in 10th. So for me, his 10th exams are the big rock, which I want to put as a priority into my jar. The second is my health. And the third is this VIP community. Okay, I want to put that as a big rock into the jar system. The second is after big rocks, I'll put in the medium rocks. So जहां जहां पे scope है वहां पे जाके medium rocks बैठ जाएगा, है ना? So medium rocks for me is my IT Preventure, which is tech brilliant. My inner circle calls, which I'm starting right now, that is my medium rocks because I really want to do that, which I've not been doing it quite some time. And my travels, I'm traveling to my award ceremony, I'm traveling to a networking event, I'm doing a lot of stuff. So the next 3 months, whatever are my travel plans, is something which I'm going to take it as a medium rocks, and I'm going to be prioritizing themselves into my calendar and into my schedule. And the smaller rocks in my life right now, which can sneak out, जहाँ यहाँ वहाँ से घुस घुस के sneak out करके बीच बीच में जाके बैठ सकते. Those are my community get-togethers. I can do it when I feel it is the apt time to connect and meet. I'm really planning to do one in Jan. ये 3 महीने निकल जाने के बाद let's get into our best dress and rock the party on the next Jan. Okay, that's something on the bucket list for sure. So all of us who are in this together will celebrate our new us in January. Okay, so we'll have our first community meetup in Jan. And then my learning goals and my daily rituals. Those are my small steps. And then I would be pouring my sand. So when I pour the sand at the last, it'll take over all the space in between and my jar is filled, completely full. You know? So what are my sands? My sands right now are my weekly webinars. Those are my sales webinars, my content creation, which I create every single day. So for those who do not follow me on Instagram, take this link, follow me on Instagram. I do some amazing contents which will really help you with your stuffs. So यहाँ पे मुझे सिर्फ पूनम दिख रही है, बाकी किसी को भी नहीं, मैं भेज नहीं पा रही हूँ, मुझे पता नहीं, हाँ आ गया. So this is my Instagram handle. Click on the link, follow me on Instagram, and you will be getting daily. I post in a lot of informational videos related to food, nutrition, face yoga, blah, 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 blah. Okay, all of those things. And then my finance management. That is something which I would want to take it as my science for that matter. So what I want you to do is create a jar environment for you. Okay. So what you will be doing, you'll be clearing your physical, mental, and emotional space. And then you'll be creating a jar environment. You're going to find out what are your big rocks, medium rocks, small rocks, and the sand, so that you know what is that you need to give the most importance to. Yeah. So that's going to be the game plan for next 15 days. And I would be seeing you next week in the WhatsApp bootcamp, the course bootcamp. Right? Great. I think I have delivered all that I wanted to say. Any question, any feedback, any words you want to share? The feelings overwhelming, whatever. This community is all there. Yes, Priyanka. Yes, Priyanka.
Hi, it's very
Yes.
nice to see you after so long. Uh, it's just a request that not a request, but just a thing that Sunday timing, like this coming week, you're keeping that workshop, right? The Sunday timings are not suitable for me, I think, because I am in US.
Ah, okay. I'll get you the recording in that case. Only you. People who are outside India, I'll make the provision of giving you recording. I don't want to
Uh,
change that because that's the time when my son is in tuition. And that's the time. After that, I want to, Sundays, I don't want to be working. I want to go back and give them some time. So
Okay.
that's my
Other
preference
days
right
are
now.
okay, like 7 p.m. is good for me. That is morning
Yeah, yeah,
9:30.
that's going to work for everyone. But Sunday evening,
Yes.
I didn't want to hold on to you guys. So Sunday mornings are preferable for most of us. So what I can do is I can give you access to the recording. So you could just go through the recording and you could learn from you for yourself. And those will be only available for people outside India. Okay, not for people within India. Great.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, welcome, dear. How did you feel, Priyanka? Are you so excited? I saw you a lot of nodding. My eyes were all on you. Because
Yes,
you're
I am.
always nodding. I'm like, चलो कोई तो सुन रहा है मेरी बात.
No, no, there are many people who are listening, and I'm really excited because I really want to get in shape. I reduced twice after that, and again I gained. So now, yes, I really want to
Let's do it
do.
one last time, right? Great. More power to you, Priyanka.
Last and foremost now, not again.
So what is the story you're telling to yourself, Priyanka? Let's be vulnerable
It's
here.
just a laziness and cravings, nothing else. Like no other story. It's just a laziness. I just keep at a place. I keep sitting at a place, and that's all. Nothing else. But also, I used to work. One more thing. You had nodule. I am a speech therapist.
Oh,
So don't. Yes, you must have gone through voice therapy.
yes, I did a lot.
Yes. Even now, you shouldn't talk so much for such a long time, like 1 hour. No,
I know.
really good for your voice,
I know, I
for
know.
your
I'm
vocal cords.
trying. I know. It's like I do take care of my voice, really. Trust me. But then sometimes you just have to be there. Sometimes it's
Yeah,
have to be
yeah,
there. And I would really want you guys to support me with this. Okay, you just please. If I say that I'm cutting short, or I'm just sending you a voice note, or I'm just trying to take out shortcuts, trust me, my intention is not to take shortcuts. I'm just trying to take care of myself. So while
yeah,
I'm here to take care of you guys, do I have the permission to take care of myself as well?
yeah.
Right?
You should.
I
Yes.
would want to do that. So if you find me doing taking some shortcuts, I'm just trying to save my voice, right?
Yeah,
Thank you, Priyanka. Anybody else? Any questions? Let's write more power to you to Priyanka so that she shows up for this for herself and transforms by the end of 2024. More power to you, Priyanka.
I have the
Hi,
same
dear.
say hi
Hi,
Vinali.
Preeti.
The same issue as Priyanka is facing. The same issue.
Uh,
Just laziness. Don't feel like doing anything. No work. Nothing. Bus and just cravings and cravings and cravings. I don't
can I
know.
tell you one word? Remember, you're pampering your mind and your body suffering.
I don't
That's
know. Something is
nothing but
something
it's
is.
just mind. It's your body never tells you मुझे ये चाहिए मुझे वो चाहिए. आपका मन बोलता है, आपका दिमाग बोलता है. So time to shut that mind and work on your body.
मैंने यहाँ पे
Simple.
आपको मैसेज भेजा है, वो पढ़ो. अब मैंने जस्ट मैसेज पर्सनल मैसेज भेजा है. इग्निशन चाहिए. यू आर जस्ट गिविंग दैट इग्निशन. वो जरूरी है. बस वही चाहिए.
But I'm so glad. That's exactly right thing happens at the right time with the right people. So maybe
You know,
this was
Vinali,
one.
we are just following all the things. Diet follow हो रही है, walk follow हो रही है, everything is being followed. But that craving, जो इतना सा craving है ना, it goes and just scatters everything. You know, वो
Not
सब
true, Preeti. It's not true. It's not true.
it's
I will talk to you about this. This is not true. Trust me that one slice of pizza will not make you fat. It's not true. It's just you saying that to yourself because you what we do is एक बार थोड़ा cheat कर लिया चल यार आज तो cheat कर लिया तो आज खा लेते हैं पूरा दिन हम लोग कल से start करेंगे तो वो
वो
एक
मैं
cheat
पूरा दिन का बता रही हूँ, विनाली.
हाँ
पूरा
that's
दिन
what
का बता रही
happens
हूँ.
that's
It
what
happens
happens
daily. It happens daily. It's not like once in a week. It happens
declutter
daily.
your space Preeti declutter your space सब निकाल के बाहर फेंक दो पति को रख लो
I
please
tell you, it's not snacks for there, just sweets, just sweet craving. That's all. I don't know,
don't bring
but
sweets at home
you find it
have dates
somewhere.
at home
वो
It's,
आपका मन ढूंढ लाता है कहीं ना कहीं से. When you manifest, you get it.
you are manifesting that, then manifest something better in life. Manifest a sexy outfit, going out for a date wearing that outfit. Yeah, बहुत कुछ है
Honestly,
manifest करने
honestly.
के. We'll connect. I'm sure I'll take up on all these topics. Just pour me with topics. I will make sure that I address those
And
things.
plus, there are again health issues which are very true, because as I have reached my menopause, there are many health issues coming over. Pains, ये वो बहुत कुछ चल रहा है. Again, EFT is very necessary. Yeah, I know, I know. तो EFT वो करना.
Surrender to EFT. Surrender to EFT.
I'm telling you, the ignition. You are giving the ignition, and we need to like get the spark. मिलना चाहिए बस.
We are getting started already. From kal se we have to start, and I want you all to show up. Okay, if you're doing your physical declutter, you're doing your emotional declutter, you're doing whatever, come there and tell to the group that, okay, this is what I did today. If you're doing a time management tracker, say that, okay, if I did my time management tracker. If you don't want to share there, it's okay. Write that, okay, these are my non-productive hours, these are my productive hours, and this is the non-productive hours which I choose to let go for next 3 months so that I could achieve my goal. Can I have that commitment, guys? Because if you show up, I cannot alone scream, do things. मैं अकेली सबको इंस्पायर नहीं कर सकती. I want each one of you to
एक्चुअली
do
कुछ थिंग ऐसे ट्रिगर करते कुछ
Yes.
ये खाना ही है.
See somebody doing that, you automatically get that कि चल मुझे भी कर लेना चाहिए, मुझे भी कर लेना चाहिए, right? So if you're taking action, scream, be that action taker who gets screamed out and people notice you, because you want to be noticed. Each one of us want to be noticed, isn't it? I don't want to be noticed. मैं आज एक award देती हूँ, मुझे 3 महीने बाद एक और award चाहिए. Now I'm also authoring my book. I'm going to launch my book next month. So I want a high, and I want a good high in my life. Be bhukkad for good highs in your life, for good success in your life, because each one of us are credible to get those highs in our life. Instead of getting high on sugar, high on sweets, Preeti, sun rahi hai? High on sweets, high on all, alcohol, all of those things. Let's get high on life. How many of you all agree to that? Like, if you're agreeing, type in high on life, right? Let's do that. And we be the bunch of people. Forget the world. Even if it's you and me together by the end, I'm going to be very happy with that. That's all I want. Even if there's one person, I'm ready to take all the journey together. Yeah, but I'm so glad we are 20 of us here together today, right? So let's show up. आपको पता है क्या क्या करना है, आप वो चीजें करो. You have 12 days in hand, and as and when you're doing it, come and share whatever opened up for you. And to begin with, can I request you all to type in your takeaways for today in the group? For all those people who didn't attend, उनको अच्छा खासा थोड़ा जलाते हैं. Okay, so your first commitment starts now. I want to see how committed you are. I know 21 of 20 of you all. I would be able to pull out the details to give you access for the workshop as well. So I would be doing that again. So please make sure that you all show up. And what I wanted to say was, go ahead and write your can you just mute here? Okay. Go ahead and make sure that you show your takeaways into the group today. Okay, so as soon as the session gets over, whatever is the key takeaway, whatever is that one thing which I must have spoken a lot of things, but only few things. For every person, it's a different takeaway. For every person, because we are in different situations of life. So whatever I must have spoken to, you must have a different takeaway. Preeti must have had a different takeaway. Sonal must have had a different takeaway. So I want you to type in your takeaway so that you can walk your journey along with it. And any questions, any ideas, please bombard me. Please help me make this a success, because I really want this to be successful. You know? So thank you so much, guys. Any question, any last moment sharing, anything before we wrap this up? We still have 15 minutes.
Hi, Vinali.
कौन है?
Hi, Gauri.
Hi, Gauri. Turn on your camera.
Yeah, it's already.
Okay, it's on. Wait, let me pin you.
Okay,
Okay.
hi.
Yes, tell me, dear.
एक्झॅक्टली एकदम सेम टाइमला तू सुरू केलंयस. मी असं ठरवलं होतं, भरपूर मोदक खाल्लेले आहेत आणि दिवाळी झाली, दिवाळीच्या अगोदर आणि 1 जानेवारीच्या अगोदर. मी लास्ट टाइम जेव्हा तुझ्याबरोबर चालू केलेलं होतं तेव्हा ऑक्टोबर महिन्यातच सुरू केलं होतं.
Okay.
सगळं. म्हणजे आता प्रीती प्रियांका जे म्हणल्या ना, सगळं करतोय आम्ही. मी तो वर्कआउट सुद्धा इतका हेवी करतेय. मला आवडेल सांगायला. मी आता फर्स्ट टाइम माझी 5 किलोमीटरची मॅरेथॉन, मे बी 5 किलोमीटर कमी आहे वाटतं, पण 5 किलोमीटर जेव्हा हे केलं, पण तेच की खावंसं वाटतं. सो एक माणूस पाहिजे ना मागे, की हंटर घेऊन, की नाही हे नाही खायचे. तो तू आहेस. सो मी करतेय, वर्कआउट करणार पण हे करणार. मग असं ठीक आहे ना, मग मी वर्कआउट करतेय तर मी बर्न पण करतेय, असा तो माइंडसेट झालाय आता. सो तो कुठेतरी कट करायचा आहे. आणि येस, याच्यामध्ये सुद्धा जे तर तुम्ही सगळ्या मैत्रिणीच आहात, आपल्याला सगळी एक जर्नी करायची आहे. सो काही वाटणार नाही याच्यामध्ये. आय एम 42 आणि मला मुलगी 17 वर्षांची आणि आय गॉट, म्हणजे मला सगळ्यांकडनं असं येतं की यार तुला एवढी मोठी मुलगी आहे असं वाटत नाही. सो हे जे आहे ते मला इन्स्पायर करतं. सो तसं असं ते इन्स्पायरिंग आहे. आणि सेम टाइम माझ्या आईला सुद्धा हेल्थ इश्यूज येतात किंवा ते मला येऊ नयेत. कधीतरी आपल्याला या सगळ्या गोष्टी खूप सिरियसली घ्यायला हव्यात. म्हणून आत्तापासून स्टार्ट, सिन्स लॉंग मी हे स्टार्ट केलेलं आहे किंवा हे, पण ते जे आमचं खाण्यावरती जे हे होतंय ना, की जेव्हा तू डाएट प्लॅन आम्हाला दिला होतास ना, की नाही एवढंच मी खाणार आहे, तर तसं नाही फॉलो होते. आणि हे अगदी परफेक्ट टायमिंगला तुझं स्टार्ट झालेलं आहे, की मी आज सुद्धा पळून आलेली आहे, वर्कआउट करून आली आहे. मी जिम मधनं आल्यानंतर सुद्धा असं झालं, की नाही नाही आता मी तिथेच सांगून टाकलं, की आता माझं सुरू होणार आहे, नाही तर विनाली आत घेणार नाही आपल्याला. सो तो एक मस्त सुरू केलंस. थँक्यू सो मच आणि अप्रिशिएटेड. कारण की कोणीही नाही करत. मी तुला कधीही फोन केला तरी सुद्धा तू कधीही असं नाही, मग फोन करतानाच भीती वाटते की हिच्या थ्रोटला काही त्रास नाही ना. कारण मी तुझ्याशी फक्त मेसेजवरती बोलले होते, कारण तुझा तो पहिला नियमच होता की मी बोलणार नाही. तेव्हापासून मी आहे. सो पण कधीही मी तुला फोन केला की असं होतंय तर तू कधीही नाही झाले. आणि हे कोणी नाही करत सिरियसली. मागे पण मी 21 दिवसांचं केलं होतं. सो एकदा तुम्ही दिलं, संपला विषय. असं तू नाही केलंस. थँक्यू, म्हणजे अप्रिशिएट करण्यासारखं आहे. आणि लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड की तू काय म्हणजे फायनान्शियल स्टेबल, मी आय एम ओके. पण हे आवडतं मला, की जेव्हा लोक विचारतात किंवा मग फिटनेससाठी काय, तर मला कुणालाही मदत करायला आवडेल. सो मी त्याच्याबद्दल तुझ्याशी नंतर बोलेन.
Superb,
थँक्यू.
superb. Yeah, I need to send you the link for the form for people who are interested, right? 1 second. Kuठे गेलं form?
एक 2 मिनिटात जर फॉर्म बद्दल थोडं डिटेल सांगता आलं तर चांगलं होईल. कारण की ऍक्च्युली मी ट्रॅव्हलिंग मध्ये होते, जस्ट आता आली आहे. तर फक्त जस्ट मला जर थोडस आयडिया भेटली की फॉर्म
काही नाही,
कशाशी
the
रिलेटेड.
people who want to achieve financial freedom with whatever passions they have. If you want to start their own, like for me, I'm into nutrition and fitness, right? There could be somebody who is good at something else. If you want to turn your passion into a career from home, taking care of all your responsibilities and have a 10-digit figure is what I help people to get on to. So I want to help basically 5 women onto this journey, where I could be helping them to build systems, marketing.
पुष्पा तो बोल.
So I'm going to be helping them build systems and take care of their financial needs, basically earn their right for that matter. Okay, so it's going to be, and this is going to be a qualifying round. And please don't get disheartened because I have a very limited capacity. 3 companies hai, bachcha 10th mein hai, please samjho. So don't take me wrong. If I would be going on a priority basis, so whoever would fill it up or whatever, if I feel that if they are able to do, if they have the fire, even if it is one person, I'm okay. But I want to work with a person who has the fire to do things. Like I was mad. I'm like, everything is coming to an halt. That was the case. And Gauri lightly mentioned I had a rule. I can't talk. I had no voice to talk. How would I even talk for that matter? So my rule was communicate on WhatsApp. Use me how much ever you want to on WhatsApp, but I can't talk because that was a challenge I lived with for that matter. And that's fine. You can call me, Gauri. I have no issues. I can talk around it.
नाही करणार मी तेव्हापासून हे आहे. तेव्हापासून असं झालं, नाही नाही विज्ञानीला फोन नाही करायचा, मेसेज कर. सो फाईन. तू काळजी घ्यायला पाहिजेस तेवढी.
That's exactly. So I'm so glad. So that's the form. If you want to fill in, you can fill in, and then we can connect 1-to-1. I might take some time, and I will reply to you when we could work around a particular time and take out 30-minute slot and discuss how to go ahead with it. Okay. So that's the next step. So perfect. So let me know how are you feeling right now. So we are getting started tonight. okay, tonight, because I want you to plan on how you're going to take care of those tasks, which I'm asking you to do it in next 12 days. And I want you to come back and tell me. And Pallavi, she's right here. She's going to be noting down on all those action points. So we have a tracker maintained at the back end. And Pallavi is the one who's going to be completely facilitating the entire challenge throughout year. Okay, she's going to be the facilitator. So I want her to take up this responsibility. So she would be checking on backend who has messaged on, and should be, we have a sheet which has been made, and she would be ticking in to see by the end, if we are calling them as a finisher and rewarding them, or a Hall of Famer and rewarding them. Maybe tomorrow you would be one of the Karo Club members getting money and getting onto there to achieving your financial goals, and whatever. It's a big world. If I with no voice can make it happen, you have all the capabilities to make it happen. So let's get this together, and let's be there for each other. Yes, Priyanka.
आता जे आजपासून 12 दिवस करायचे ते काय काय एक तर डिक्लटर
Wait,
सेकंड
I'll take the screenshot and I'll put it in the. But I don't want to take the screenshot. Ruko क्यों दूँ? Ruko. Let's
make a
just
new
say their A
group.
plan is you need to first is you need to declutter your physical space, your digital space, your emotional space. Okay, all three. So in the digital space, you will find out the time for yourself. What is that time which is getting wasted? And that time I would want you to allot for your physical activity. Okay, so you're basically doing the time management technique. That's your physical space. Physical space is घर से सारा junk food वंक food उठा के फेंक दो, sweet मत लाओ, instruction दे दो. And emotional is get rid of those people. Wear a plug-in. If they say something to you, one tip I'll give you. Okay, another tip. If they say something to you, if this happens, okay, husbands, they're the first. Okay, let me talk about husbands. So they come and they say, Kai tu, this is what you do, that is what you do, and they come out with their baggage, which they do throughout the day, so that they can come and throw it onto us. So the moment they come in and they say something which is not serving you, all I say is, "Kutak kachra, I choose not to eat it." So you are spilling poison onto me. I choose not to eat it. Only if I eat it is when I should be impacted. So then I just, look out, do this, do that. And I just, I'm like, I'm not taking it. And it has helped me so much. It has helped me so much. He's like, "मी सांगतो तुला काय ऐकू येत नाही का?" And I'm like, ऐकते, सगळं ऐकते, but I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. And trust me, he stopped saying that after some time, because हिला काही सांगा हिच्यावर काय फरकच नाही पडत. So that doesn't have, there's no fight, there is no emotional drama. तू असा कसा बोलू शकतोस? How can you do this? How can you do that? No emotional drama. I'm like, this is who I am. 17 वर्ष झाले, take it or leave it. Simple. It's that stage has come. 17 वर्ष, 2 मुलं, आता कुठे सोडणार आहे तुम्हाला? It's like taken for granted. But then anybody says, my mother-in-law says, anybody who's coming and putting toxic, even when I go live, there are people, or even there are people who comes and tells me, and dude, you look at yourself, how can you call yourself a fitness coach? I said, I don't call myself as a fitness coach, I call myself as an unfit fitness coach. I'm already tagging myself out there, dude, and I have enough evidence of transforming people around. I don't need anybody else's validation. If you feel aligned in my energy that you can transform, come into my energy. If you don't feel aligned, please walk out of my energy, because I don't want to drain myself to prove you who I am and what I'm capable of. Right? So just get into that. If anybody is telling you something, the best thing you can say is, I know you've been through shit. God bless you. Throw your spill, but I choose not to take it inside me. Let it flow. Let it flow to the universe. Right? So just have your emotional declutter. Then you're going to do your jar system, the big rocks, medium rocks, small rocks, and sand. Okay. That's what you're going to do, so that you are set with your priorities. You know what are your priorities. If you have a priorities for December, you're traveling out somewhere, whatever it is, just set your priorities right, so that your plan, you know that, okay, fine, out of 37 days, all I need to show is 21 days. So how am I going to do that thing? What challenge will I be picking up? So if you have ahead of time for the next 3 months plan, you will know exactly what challenge to pick up at that point of time. You could pick up a face yoga challenge for that, because even when you're traveling, before going to bed, you can just do your massage and you can go to sleep, and you can still complete your 21 days for that matter. So I'm just giving you a vague idea out of nowhere, but that's the reason why I want you to have a plan ahead on what are the obstacles which might come in, what are the things which might come ahead, which will come in the way of your journey, and how do you choose to overcome it? How do you choose to overcome it? Okay. If you need help, call me out. I would be more than happy to give you my bits. on how I take care of it. It's going to be very stupid because everything I do is very stupid, very simple, very this, but it works. It works. Simple things work. We make things complicated. That's exactly why it doesn't work. Okay, so keep it simple. Keep things simple. Yeah. Great. So the first activity right now, once you finish, I think by the end we are 20 of us. I need to see 20 takeaways on the group. How many of you all are committing to do that? Give me a thumbs up if you're committing to do that. Your takeaways on the group. Let's make other people jealous. Let's inspire other people. Oh my God, मैंने तो बहुत बड़ा कुछ miss out कर दिया. मैंने कुछ नहीं किया होगा, but फिर भी उसको जलाएंगे बैठ के. Okay, so let's do that. And then congratulations for being with me for lifetime. And a wholehearted, I can't thank you enough in words for trusting me with this and showing up today, because I operate with authenticity and vulnerability. So I'm going to be the most vulnerable person you will ever meet. Please help me take care of myself and take care of you guys. And अगर डंडा कभी कभी बुरा लग जाए तो प्लीज माफ कर देना, मिच्छा में दुगड़म पहले से ही. And help me make this a success. Please help me make this a success. And it can only be possible when you show up for yourself, right? So thank you so much, guys. It was lovely seeing you guys again. And I hope I would be able to live up to my promise, my commitment. And I hope you guys will help me to make the system better. It's going to be messy. I promise you it's going to be messy. Just be kind with me and help me make the system a bit better, right? Thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to seeing your messages on the group, right? Take care. Bye.